Pat Popolizio here at the World Team Trials. Two big tournaments. We start with the junior level and then we go to the senior level for the freestyle trials. Let's start with the juniors. You got a few guys out here going to try to make the junior world team. Talk about those athletes.
Yeah, we got Tariq Wilson wrestling. Then we also have Hayden that'll be here and Nick Reedon as well. So those three guys will all be competing, trying to make their world team. Reedon made a world team in Greco last year, so this will be his time in freestyle to go out there and compete. So they'll gain valuable experience right now for freestyle wrestling, and obviously going to transition that into the college season.
And obviously you guys have set up a nice regional training center with the Wolfpack Training Center, and you've got some athletes wrestling the final day in the senior level.
Yeah.
Talk about the ones in your room that'll be competing.
Yeah, I mean, we've been fortunate enough to have a lot of support for our regional training center with certain people behind the scenes helping us financially. So, you know, we've been able to keep Gwizdowski and Tommy Gant training full time. You know, obviously they go all over different kind of training situations, but at the end of the day, they come here and they're representing our regional training center, and it's had a major impact, you know, for them as well to stay focused and do what they need to do training-wise, and then obviously being able to compete and stick around in Raleigh has been very valuable for our program.
And you've got guys in the room that are coaches that have great freestyle experience. Example like Obi Blanc, who's been on a world team. Talk about how that really assists these guys that have goals outside of college.
It's good. You know, these guys are able to focus now on the technical side of things as coaches, and that has been a very valuable experience. Adam Hall as well. Those guys have competed at this level and, you know, have been in Obi making world teams, so he's able to, you know, technically to give back and then ultimately, you know, putting together a good training schedule for these guys. And so we're fortunate enough to have those guys around. Noah Lobin as well was a bronze medalist back in the day, who's still in Raleigh, comes into our room. So, you know, we have guys that have that valuable experience to help give back and get these guys ready for this next level of competition.
So obviously the ACC continues to improve, and got a little bit of changes around with the new coach over at Virginia Tech. And I mean, you guys don't have it easy keeping up and staying ahead of this group, do you?
No, you know, it's been very good for our conference and college wrestling as well. You know, these guys are building and working extremely hard within the conference from every program that we have. So I think it's great for our sport, great for the ACC wrestling. Everybody's, you know, raising the bar, and that's what you want to become, you know, one of the top conferences in the country. You got to have that competitive nature, and we're there now as a conference.
Now Nick Gwizdowski won the Open. Obviously he's been a good freestyler. Even when he was in college, he was like number 4 on the ladder against some really tough guys, but took a big step in Vegas by winning that. Talk about how he's improved and how he's wrestling heading into this opportunity to maybe make his first world team.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it comes down to the mental side of things, and Nick has stayed extremely focused, and he's put a lot of time in, and, you know, his job is to train and compete and be the best that he can, and he's put himself in that position. He travels all over the country to find quality workout partners and bring guys into Raleigh. You know, he's gone up to State College quite a bit, working out with that environment has helped him tremendously, and then what Obi, Frank, and Adam have done in our room, I think that combination together is mentally put him in position to go out technically and physically. You know, he's made some big strides in the technique side of things, being able to train year-round now with freestyle. He's made some adjustments to his diet, which have helped him with his speed, and he looks the part now, and you know, confidence is everything with him, and he's the most confident that I've seen him in the time that he's been training in college now that I've seen on the outside here looking in on him. He's instilled a lot of confidence to everything that he's doing.
And Tommy Gant was fun to watch in college. Excellent athlete, and is now making transition to freestyle. How much improvement has he made in the last year or so in his international style wrestling? And do you think he'll show some of that this week?
Yeah, you know, Tommy Gant's a guy that probably got a late start in his college career. You know, he made some major strides his last year or two in college, but, you know, people forget, I think he had below a 500 record his first year or two in college, but worked extremely hard to get to where he's at today. And you know, I think that his best days are ahead of him, and this experience that he's gaining right now, being able to compete at this level and train with the guys that he's training with, is helping him make that next jump in his career. But he's put his time in to go out and to compete, and he's a true competitor. So, you know, it'll be fun to watch him go out there and compete in his weight class this week.
You know, and as a coach, obviously you're putting your time and effort into your guys, but This is a heck of a tournament to see. I mean, we're going to see some outstanding wrestling. Do you ever take time and say, hey, take a look and see what some of the other guys are doing?
Try to, you try to value that, because there's great wrestling across the board. Every match, you watch these guys out there competing, and every guy at this level has done something tremendous at the college level or in the past here at the freestyle level. So, we got some great depth right now in the U.S., and to sit back and watch these guys compete is going to be a fun thing to do, and hopefully we get some time to do that as coaches and be a little bit of a fan in that aspect.
Well, hey, congratulations on all the success down there with the Wolfpack program, and we look forward to seeing your guys compete this week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care, Pat.